Everybody, it's Sean Casey. I want to welcome you guys to an amazing training that we have for you today. I'm so glad that you're here. So glad that you're excited. I see people already commenting in the question box. They're excited. They can't wait. Let's get going. And so here we are right on time, ready to get going. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Let me know where you're checking in from, what your name is, and that you can hear me okay. You can write right in the question and answer box that I'll refer to as the chat box a bunch of times because I think of it as the chat box, even though it's really not the chat box, and I just try to be confusing. So welcome again. Good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you might be, middle of the night. I got people all over the place from, oh, look at this. We got Minnesota, we got Scotland, we got Louisville. We've got with Gordon, Mike in Scotland, Andrew in Tampa, Rose in the UK, Joanne in Spokane. I'm going to say it's Cephas. I hope I said it right, in Cape Town. Dan from Fort Saskatchewan, Canada. We got Luton in the UK with Mansur, lead from Vancouver Island in Canada, Colorado, Johannesburg, Oregon. Oh man, we are all over the place. I love this. Seriously, I think the internet is the most amazing thing. I've been selling online, it's like 22 years now probably. And I still think the internet's amazing because all of us can get together and join in and be together and share information and interact. And I'm still astounded by the internet. Be astounded by the internet when I'm in my casket, probably. So it's amazing. Thank you for being here. We're going to get started in just a minute. I can see a bunch of people are just still bombing in online, and I want to let everybody get a chance to get on the webinar. But thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to sharing this great information with you, helping you get started, helping you overcome problems, helping you overcome challenges that you might have had in trying to make this internet thing work. So what I want you to do now is just focus. Get rid of distractions, get rid of stuff that's in the way, things that are going to keep you from being able to take good notes and to take action in all of this, because I want to see you succeed. That's why I'm here. I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see great things happen for you. Hello, Priscilla. She just wrote hello. And so to do that, I'm going to share information with you. I need you to respond. I need you to pay attention. I need you to take action on the strategies that I'm going to share with you. Fair enough? Okay. Oh, and Norway's checking in. All right. See, I told you the internet's an amazing place. People from all over the world. We got people from Asia in the middle of the night, from Australia and New Zealand in the middle of the night. It's amazing. It's amazing. So what I want to do now is get started. So let's kind of start from the beginning. Hi, I'm Sean Casey, and I want to welcome you to what is a great training today that we've got on how to get paid $500 to $1,000 per day simply by giving away free stuff that people really, really want. Now, maybe you're like, oh, I already know how to do this. Well, if you do, then you should be making a lot of money. So if you don't, keep paying attention, all right? You don't have to create a single part if you don't want to. And on behalf of my partner, Brian Cause, and myself, Sean Casey, welcome, and I'm looking forward to sharing this with you. So what are you going to discover today? Well, number one, how to give stuff away that people really, really want. How to get paid up to $1,000 a year per freebie taker. Okay, no, it's not what you're thinking right now. I'm going to explain everything. How to set this up as a side hustle if you want, or a full-time business. It's your choice. You can work as little or as much as you want, make as little or as much as you want. You can create $1,000 a month in profit, much of it recurring income without doing anything hard like you thought you had to. Okay, now I'm going to give you the exact 3 steps. It's as simple as that. 3 steps, 1, 2, 3. That we used to get people almost begging for what we used to sell. Now we give it away for free. How that's making us a fortune. So why we're giving it away for free is making us more money. And how you can easily copy what we're doing so you can be earning hundreds of dollars starting later today. Because how simple is this? Well, this is so simple that if you set this system up the right way, I'm going to show you, you won't need a website. You won't need an email list. You won't need a product. You don't need to talk to anybody. You don't need to sell to anybody. You don't need tech skills. You don't need past experience. You don't need to pay for ads. Okay, now, if you have any of those things, hey, that's great, but you don't need any of those things to get started and to make this work, because we've worked really, really hard, spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money to make this very, very simple for you. So are you interested in a simple system that lets you give away stuff that people really want? So they're going to like you because you're just giving them stuff, and get paid $500, $1,000 per day working from anywhere in the world. If that's you, put yes in the question box so I know you guys are in the right place and I'm talking to the right people. Okay, they're blowing it up with yeses. All right, perfect. Perfect. Glad to see that, because we're going to go through exact steps on how to do this. So who are we anyway? So me, I'm Sean Casey, my partner, Brian Cos. You'll see his picture in a minute. Over the last 20 plus years, we've sold well over a combined $100 million in online sales to over 600,000 customers in 142 countries. And that's just for our business software and services division. We also have an e-com business that generates over $20 million a year. Okay. And all this, we're working from our home offices. You can see mine behind me, and I'll show you another picture in a minute. But I'm going to tell you something. So, people always ask me, like, how long does it take to build a bigger business? So let me tell you something. And, you see TV commercials, you see people talking about the internet like, they woke up one morning and they had an idea and then they made $30 million that day. Okay. Doesn't work that way. Okay. So our e-com business, we had a friend that came to us about 4 years ago, probably now, and said, hey, I have this idea that I think could work. Do you guys want to partner up? And we said, yeah. And so we started out, and it started small, and we tested and we tried and we began to grow, and we, tried to make things start to grow and start to work. And we, some stuff worked, some stuff didn't, but eventually we got things we thought worked pretty good. And then we bought our first shipment of products where we said, hey, we're going to, import some stuff from China. And we got 300 products of one product that we got shipped over here. That was our like advanced test at the time. Like, okay, we'll buy 300 and we'll take that risk and we'll see if this happens. And it's obviously not a huge amount of products, but when you haven't, sold a lot of this, it seems like a lot, right? So we're like, we'll get 300 of these and we'll test it. And now it worked, obviously. And so now we buy about 30, 35, 40,000 products a month from China that we have shipped over here on ships and put in our warehouse in the US that we sell. So, but all of it started with, we started smaller and then we're able to build. And once you find something that works, you can duplicate that success and build and build and build and make this into a really, really big business. And this is important because a lot of you probably have struggled or trying to make things work or whatever. And, we want to help you be able to get started, but, it'll all start small and then it can get bigger and bigger and bigger and you can build on your success. So I mentioned my home office. That's me before I lost some weight. I'm skinnier now. This is my grandson, Nathaniel, my younger grandson who lives near me, thankfully. And this is the view of the back of my house where my office is. So my office is right down here in this lower part here, down in the basement, is where my office is sitting. So that's where I'm sitting right now. Okay, so let's talk about why this training is worth your while. Some of our e-com products we sell through ClickBank, several different accounts combined. This is a screenshot from a recent month, $251,000. We also process a lot of our own merchant account stuff, over $1.4 million last month. So that's $1,667,000, $20 million a year in e-com. But now, and then, just from that side of it, as an affiliate, we've generated $877,000 on 2 million email clicks. Okay. So gotta love having a list, gotta love being able to send email, make a lot of money. But this product or this training is not about selling physical products. It's not about e-com. And the reason why not is because that's hard. It's complicated. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of risk. We spend a lot of money buying products, warehousing products, doing all kinds of complicated stuff. I don't want you to do anything complicated because that's probably not going to be the fastest, easiest way for you to get started. Okay. But I want to just share with you, this is we have a lot of experience across a lot of markets. And that's why, we've become really good at selling online because of all this different experience. So we also have our business products and services division, which is where we really started out selling on the internet and still do. We started out, myself prior to meeting up with Brian, selling information, and now partnered up with Brian, we create and sell software and training and services whose sole focus is helping entrepreneurs to start and grow and manage their businesses online. So we're the leading firm for developing software in the internet marketing space. We have several patented software programs. And generally speaking, these are all programs we didn't build initially to sell. We built them to promote our own businesses internally. They worked. We found out other people were interested in them, so we expanded them out so other people could use them because they're very, very useful. We'll talk about some of those later on. But I want to explain why we're partners, because it's going to apply to you and why you might want to get involved with us later on, is that Brian and I bring different things to the table. If we both brought the same things, one of us would really be superfluous, right? So I have all this experience. I once upon a time, I practiced law. I went to law school, got a law degree, passed the bar exam, practiced law for a decade. And then I got good at practicing law. I was allowed to quit, and went into business. And I was the CEO of a company that was on the Inc. 500 list a couple of years in a row here in America. Part owner of that company, left that in 1989. I'm trying to go back, 1999, sorry. I like to do the math going backwards, to focus on the internet, because I just like the internet is just huge opportunity. It's even bigger now than I think it was then. But I learned to do great online marketing and sales systems and all kinds of great stuff. But I was really, really bad at software development. I knew people needed software. I needed software for my business. And I ran into Brian at a mastermind session in Texas. And we started talking about, software. And he's like, oh, it's software so easy to make. I'm like, no, it's terrible. It's horrible. I give people my money. They spend it all and I don't get anything. They tell me it's all done and I can't even log in. It's terrible. But Brian's really good at managing the software and the development side. And so we started up and we tested and we partnered and we built some stuff together. And the two of us together really make a wonderful team, because we have different skill sets, even though some of it crosses over, where we're able to build a strong partnership that's very, very successful. And so, that's why we're together. Okay, we're also 9-time best-selling authors of various business marketing books. Okay. Now, I know you don't care about my life story, but I want you to understand why you should listen to me, okay? Because one of the problems I have when I look, from my ripe old age, is that most internet gurus look like my other grandson on the left there, Gabriel. They look like they're teenagers, okay? I mean, they look like kids. They have no life experience. They haven't blown up a business. They haven't made a bunch of mistakes. They haven't, everything they did went right. And they've been doing this for like 6 months, and now they want you to bet your life on them, okay? I don't want you to do that. Okay, I want you to be smart and to understand the truth and the basics and what really, really works on the internet. So that's why I shared with you all these examples, for my 21 years of selling online. And by the way, just in case you think like I spend all my time in the office, I actually don't. I'm able to spend my time and do what I want to when I want to. This is me getting to play in a pro golf tournament in the Pro-Am. The gentleman in the middle, Craig, is a professional golfer on the PGA Tour. The rest of us were internet marketers who paid money to charity to be in the Pro-Am. And, so you can play with professional golfers even though you suck, which I absolutely do at golf, but it's fun. It's outdoors. It's great. And so we got to play, and it was really cool, right up behind my house on the course. And it's awesome. But more than that, what's even more fun and I'm better at is traveling. So we love to travel with our family. You can see my wife there on the right-hand side, and we get to, sons-in-laws and daughters and grandchildren, and you're going to see in all these pictures. But, we've been able to take the family, around the world. We have places, in London. I think we're in Whitby, England there. I lost track of this. This is over in Ireland, down in Orlando, up in the North Georgia mountains. I think we're in Croatia at the Kraken National Park. Okay, so we get to do all these great things because of the internet, because we have a business we can run from anywhere. And that's what I want to share with you today. Now, before we get to that, I got to share the legal stuff, because remember, I used to practice law. So please understand, I won't guarantee you'll make $100 million like we have, or that you'll make a specific amount of money. Nothing I'm going to share is a get rich quick. There's huge shortcuts you can take, you can use or not use. You got to understand our results are not typical. We have a lot of experience. The results of our customers are not typical. Okay, so you shouldn't expect to start from scratch and make millions of dollars right away. Is it possible? Yes. Okay, but let's be honest and let's talk about the truth. So during the last 21 years, I've been helping a lot of internet entrepreneurs start and grow their businesses, develop their businesses. Many of them have succeeded beyond their wildest dreams. Many become millionaires and multimillionaires. Some of them names you probably know now, because they're now paying it forward by helping other people to succeed. But I've seen a lot of people fail miserably. Now, why does that happen? Well, some of them fail because they don't do anything, right? No matter how much information, tools, training they get, they don't do anything. And obviously, I can't help you if you don't do anything. You can't help yourself if you don't do anything. So if you do nothing, you get nothing. Can't help you with that, right? But you're here and ready to do something. So many other people fail despite trying really, really hard to make a go of this online marketing thing. And they don't fail because they're lazy or stupid or anything else that's really their fault. They fail because, in my opinion, the entire system, as they've learned it, and the market leaders continue to teach them, the system's rigged against them. Okay, and maybe it's rigged against you depending upon where you are in all of this. Okay, so is that unfair? Yes, it's completely unfair. Why does this happen? Well, it happens not because most people are trying to rip you off or ruin your life or anything else. It happens because once you're successful, it's hard to go back and realize how hard it is to get to be successful. Okay, because stuff that I've learned over 21, 22 years that's second nature to me, you're like, I have no idea what he just said, right? So we need to give it a real good chance to be successful, something that you can actually do and be successful with. Okay, so I'm really curious here, who's trying to make money online before? If you try to make money online, putting one in the chat box for me. Put a one in there if you've tried to make money online before. Okay, and let's see who we've got. Everybody popping in here: Barbara, Anna, Pete, Gershon, Andrew, Theo, Tommy, and more. Okay, the whole thing blew up. I can't even read it. It's just ones all up down my screen here. Okay, yeah. So pretty much you guys have tried before. So here's a related question. Okay, so keep putting those ones in. But if you failed when you tried to make money online, it did not work for you, I want you to put a 2 in the chat box as well. Okay, so you tried and it didn't work. Doesn't matter why it didn't work. Okay, but see now my screen full of 2s. All right, a lot of 2s. Somebody put like 2 straight across the whole chat window, right? Because you tried, it didn't work. All right, now I want you to understand, if you tried and failed, you are not alone. Okay, not alone. I know you go into Facebook or Twitter or whatever social media and you're like, man, everybody they started a business yesterday. Today they're driving a Lambo. Tomorrow they bought a private jet. The next day they bought a private island and retired. Okay, this doesn't actually happen. It's not real life, but nobody ever posts up, I tried this, I failed, it sucks, I hate this. Okay, all right. But the truth is almost everybody else has failed at least once. Me, I've failed many, many times. I have spectacular failures. I mean, from the franchise company we started to the CPA network we started. I mean, some of those failures cost hundreds of thousands of dollars out of my pocket. Okay, I mean, they're just spectacular. Now, you're probably never going to fail that big. Okay, but here's the thing: failing is a good thing, and here's why. Because you can't succeed unless you're willing to risk failing. You got to be, because if you're going to be afraid and you're going to go hide away and not try anything, can't succeed. Okay, you have to be willing to risk failing to succeed. This is super, super important, and you've just got to have that little mustard seed of faith to get you to try something. Okay, because unless you're willing to do that, you can't possibly succeed. And I want you to remember this, because this will define your opportunities to succeed or fail for the rest of your life in anything you try. Doesn't matter the business, personal life, anything. This is an absolute truth. Okay, so let's talk about how to make money online. Okay, traditional wisdom says the best ways to make money online: either create your own product or earn commission as an affiliate. Okay, I'm going to explain to you those options, how they work, good pros, cons, what things to do with them, and what we think we can do that's better than that. Okay, but you got really 3 key ways that people mostly make money online. They create and launch their own product, they do affiliate marketing, or they do product licensing. So let's break those down. Okay, now I love creating products. I do. I love coming up with ideas, creating products, launching them, because I made millions of dollars that way. I will continue to make millions of dollars doing this. It's just because I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to slog through. I'm willing to take the risk, and the success is great. A product that Brian and I launched with a couple of partners in just a few days, like 8 days or something, we sold 4,178 units. Okay, $370,000 in sales. Okay, so this is great when it works, right? Okay, but the truth is, most new product releases, most launches flop. They don't do anywhere near those numbers. So don't be thinking like, hey, I have a great idea. I'm going to do this. Going to make $300,000. So why don't they work? Okay, and how do we get them to work? Well, number one, you got to come up with great ideas for things that people want to actually buy. Okay, just because you have some crazy harebrained idea doesn't mean people want to buy it. You got to come up with stuff people want to buy. Okay, in particular, prospects are looking for products from somebody who's an expert, because we want to get something from someone who knows things we don't know, right? I mean, if I already know stuff, I don't need to go get that product, right? So once you have this idea, You have to create the product or pay somebody. You got to make the sales letter and the sales video or pay somebody. You got to integrate all the technical stuff or pay somebody. And you either got to get lots of affiliates to promote where you pay them a commission, or you got to buy ads. Okay. So you notice there's either a lot of time and learning on your part to be able to do all this stuff, or you got to be able to write some really big checks to make this work. Now, if you want to create an info product, you can create a relatively inexpensive info product for somewhere between $1,000 and $500, $1,000. Okay, you get something pretty good. It's not brilliant, it's not revolutionary, it's not necessarily unique, because it might not even be your actual words or ideas, but it's at least a product. Okay, I mean, just to give us a number and start with. But creating the product, as hard as it might be, like if you ever tried to write a book and you're still trying to write a book, you'll know what I'm talking about. That like creating and writing and doing this stuff, it seems really hard, but it's actually the easier part of things to get done. The hard part is the sales process, because you need a script for a sales video, then you got to record and produce an excellent video. That's going to cost a lot of money to get done well. Like that video that made those 4,000 sales, okay, cost $1,500 just to edit it. But here's the interesting thing. I wrote the script, my partners recorded it, because they have like an entire video production studio in their office building. Okay, just editing and producing was $1,500. And that you might be like, wow, that's scary. But here's the real scary part. After you invest all this time and money, there's no guarantee that the sales page will convert visitors into buyers. None. No guarantee at all it works. First of all, if you're new at this, you have even less chance if you have no experience, nothing to base it on, no skills in creating sales copy and sales scripts and everything else. So, when it doesn't work, you got to go back to the drawing board and try a new sales presentation or new video production or new something else. Brian and I are working on new products all the time, with and without partners. We have a product that actually two different products that we're in the process of finalizing the production and sales on. One of them we're just in the testing mode. We've been working with people that we've hired to do a lot of stuff, because we can afford to write the checks. So let's see. We're probably 3 months into this now. We've got, amazing videos and production and product and everything else for this product. But I mean, it's been a lot. The other one's been 2 months in production. We're probably, a month from being really live online, everything online, integrated, ready to start testing. And will they work? We'll find out. Okay. But, just getting to that point, long time, a lot of money. Okay. So it's important to understand, is because all you ever see is somebody goes like, I sold $1 gazillion. It was easy. No, it wasn't easy. Okay. Congratulations, but it wasn't easy. But let's say you're brilliant. You're just natural. First time out, you create a great product, create sales when people visit it. Okay. Next thing you got to understand is that doesn't mean anybody's, as an affiliate, is going to promote your product, because there's a lot of competition in the marketplace. All right. Everybody wants someone to promote their stuff, because you just pay affiliates a percentage. So there's no risk to you other than the product, right? So we all want lots of affiliates to promote our stuff. Okay. Like on just picked a random day in July just to take this screenshot, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people just in this one calendar announcing, hey, we're launching a product in the internet marketing world. Okay. So they're just like, hey, we're launching stuff. And the guys in yellow highlighted are they're known guys that are real successful, that do good products. So they're going to get more attention than somebody who's brand new, who might not, have ever launched a product before. And they've got contacts and friends and people they promoted for, and people that owe them favors and everything else. So this is the stacked competition you're up against. Now, if you're on the inside and you're already successful, this becomes easier, right? The rich get richer, as they say, right? So, we launched our product and one of them called Timer Magic. We're the top sellers over the course of 7 days, okay, on the JVZoo network, which is a really big affiliate network, okay? But it doesn't happen. You could go do this and you wouldn't be in the top 10 probably. You might not be in the top 40, all right? So in all seriousness, this is not a fair fight. We have a huge advantage. We have experience. We have lists. We have all this stuff going on. You are starting from scratch. Now, does that mean you should never do this? No, I'm not saying that. Does it mean you can't do that? No, I'm not saying that either. But I'm telling you, this is way harder than it appears when a guy on Facebook says, take your passion, turn it into $1 million business. It'll just take like a couple days, okay? Because that's just not going to happen. It's not realistic, okay? But listen, you can make a great product, great sales page. You might only make a few sales, okay? But when it works, it's totally awesome, okay? The other thing to know is that when you go to create this offer and this product, is you can't have just one product. We need to have more products, 3 or 4 products in sales pages in the sales funnel. You all have bought stuff online and you see there's something else to buy and something else to buy and something else to buy. And you need to have that because that's what makes the additional money that makes it worthwhile for affiliates to promote the offer. Or if you're gonna run ads into your own offer and buy traffic, you need enough dollars into conversion in order to make your ads profitable. Okay, so this is why, in creating these products, it's complicated when you're talking about having to create 4 products, spend $50,000 or $100,000, unless, you're going to figure out all this stuff yourself over a couple of years, get all the tech work done, sales video, sales scripts, all this stuff done. It's complicated. So that's what I'm saying. Hey, if you want to go do a product launch, more power to you, but it is tough to break in and compete with the people who already are successful and already are in it. Okay. Now, same thing is true in a lot of this if you're planning to buy ads to sell your product. The way we're testing our new product is we're buying ads for it, and some of them work, some of them suck. Okay, we're losing money to fine tune and figure out what's going on with that. Now, when it works, it will be really, really profitable. Okay, but until then, we're investing a lot of money and it's time consuming. Okay. Now, for us, it's not complicated in the sense that we have to figure out the tech part or anything because we have a whole tech team that does all that and we just go make this stuff work and they do. But if you're just starting out from scratch, it's complicated, it's tough. So let me sum this up. Successful product owners make a lot of money, but most people who try are not successful. They either don't get the product created or they really don't create enough sales from doing that because this is hard, this is complicated. So there's got to be a better way, right? Let's hope. So the probably number one fastest way for most people to get started online is through what's called affiliate marketing. Okay, affiliate marketing is really where all the guys who are product owners who've invested in, created, and proven these sales strategies have people like us, because I'm an affiliate for lots of different products, okay, promote their products. And when you promote their product, you get paid a commission for sending them customers, okay? This is tried and true. This has been going on for 20 plus years on the internet, and it's a good way to make money, and it's a good way to get started making money because you get to skip all of that complicated thing where you got to figure out the product and come up with 4 products and make sales videos and spend, $50,000 or $100,000 to create this entire complicated sales funnel that you're probably not ever going to get done, right? So, instead of spending months trying to do stuff that's potentially beyond you at this point in your marketing education and career, you could just get a link and go promote somebody else's product and get a commission, which is way faster. You could start this today, right, doing this. Now, I love affiliate marketing because I've made millions of dollars as an affiliate. And, it fits for me. You're probably thinking, well, if you have products, why are you an affiliate? Well, the reason you want to do both of these kind of things is because as an affiliate, I get to promote stuff that I don't have, add-ons, other products, things that complement what my customers are already buying. Because my customers and my prospects on my list, no matter what the niche is, want to buy other stuff for related products and services. So we want to sell them. I showed you that graphic earlier. We made whatever it was, $800,000, sending email from, one affiliate network, right? Why did we do that? Well, because we could send email and make $800,000 for, telling somebody that works for us to push a button, because, and all those are affiliate or, related offers. Now, so this is a good thing to add on. Now, the bad part about this is all you do is that, because companies that have the products are doing the hard part, you only get paid a smaller percentage of all the money they actually make. And again, like I said, I love affiliate marketing. I've been really successful at it. In fact, I've won sales contests. I actually won this Ferrari from a guy named Eben Pagan who had a sales contest. Oh, wow, this is like 2008, maybe. I can't even remember what year it was, but it was somewhere in the aughts. You can see I was a lot younger then. I had less wrinkles, different glasses, but it was really cool. My partner Tillman and I won this Ferrari, and I got to keep it at my house and drive it for a while till we gave it away in another contest. And I've actually won a bunch of other cars and prizes and laptops and all kinds of cool stuff in these contests. And so, you can make a lot of money, you can win prizes. It's fun to be an affiliate, and it's a good additional income source. But understand that, like I was just explaining what product owners make, down here, there's the bulk of the money. And then what affiliates make is that, you want to try to, even starting out as an affiliate, get into that product owner side eventually because there's more money. Okay. So being an affiliate, there's two important things that you miss out on that product owners get that you need to be aware of so you can correct these things and get to where the bigger money is. Okay. And so what I refer to as bad for you, number one, is that when you refer people to someone else, they get all the leads. So a bunch of people get on their email list, whether they're buyers or prospects, they get all those leads. Just like I was talking about making money from the email list, they make money from the email list. You don't make a dime. You don't get the leads. They get all of those. So that's really good for them because they can keep making money from that and they're not going to pay you anything out of that. But bad for you because you're not getting the leads. Okay. Now, bad for you, number two, is that they're going to sell more stuff to those people. Those people coming in, they buy one thing, they're going to buy more stuff later on. Some of them expensive things they're going to buy, maybe for more than $1,000. We call back-end sales. The front-end sale is that initial first sale that somebody buys, but then, they'll buy some follow-up stuff and they'll be like, oh, let me get the advanced kit and let me get the bigger thing and let me, get on recurring, replenishment and all this kind of stuff. Okay. Unfortunately, you don't get any of that money, okay, just as an affiliate. And so the company makes a lot of money. Now, it's not that the companies are ripping you off, okay? It's just, this is part of the deal. They took the bigger risk, they get more of the money, okay? But you don't get any of that money. And it's why you want to, get so you could be like on the product owner side at some point. But do you want to use affiliate marketing in your business? Absolutely. Great way to start from the quick startup part of it. And absolutely a way to supplement your business. And if you have an email list, it is an awesomely easy way to make money with your email list because you can grab a link, grab a pre-written promo, copy, paste it in, put in your link, send an email, get paid. And if you have an email list, you can mail out every day. You can get paid every day. I have been getting paid every day from email marketing since I was smart enough to start building my first list 22 years ago. Okay. Literally, in 1989, when the first thing I noticed was, hey, if I have an email list and I send an email, I get money. I was like, man, I'm getting an email list and I'm sending an email. And, we don't miss a day sending an email because if we send an email, we get paid. Right? So, it used to be I'd send an email every day. Then I hired somebody to work for me and they send email every day. And so, you definitely want to build an email list. And you also want to have a business where you can, get into the bigger bucks that come from back-end sales, because if you do that, you're going to make more money. And I want you to understand how this whole, marketing and funnel system works where you can make more money from this stuff. So summing up the affiliate side, right? Good part is really easy to get started making money. I mean, as easy as grab a link. If you have an email list, grab a link, grab a pre-written promo and send it. If you don't have a list, just start finding free ways or ads you can run to promote. As an affiliate, you can start making money right away. But you miss out on the back-end profits. You miss out on the list building that product owners get to have. So there's got to be a better way, right? All right, so let's look at number 3, product licensing. This is one of my favorite things to do as well. So product licensing is basically you buy the rights to a product and often the sales material, okay? And so someone else has created this product and they've created a sales page and the sales material to this or maybe several products in a complete funnel, and you buy the rights to use those as if you're that person. So you can sell that, and in this case, you literally put it up on your own website and you sell the product and you collect all the money and you get the buyers and you get the leads and everything else. So it's like being an instant product owner. Okay, so you write them a check, you're a product owner, you now are in business to do this. Okay, so this is obviously great, right? This is a nice shortcut. Okay, and this can be as great as it sounds, but you have to understand that great products and great sales materials are expensive to buy. because once they've been proven to sell, they're worth a fortune. And why is that? Well, think about this. If to create a single good product with a sales video and sales page to really be world-class stuff costs, let's say, $10,000, okay? And if you're not doing any of this yourself, it will, to do this well. And so for 4 products and building a whole sales funnel, you can invest $40,000 or more, all right? Now, again, we talked about this earlier. You can invest all this and you don't even know that the sales page is going to make the people convert to buyers, right? So you got to spend money to test, you got to make improvements, spend more money to test again, you got to fine tune, you got to make this work. So, because it's only worth anything to you or to me or anybody else, right? Once this works and converts into money. Until then, it's not worth anything, right? But now let's say you've done all this work and you've got a sales page and it converts and people buy, and every, some percentage, 5%, 10%, whatever, people that show up buy the product. So all you have to do is send visitors and they convert into money, into sales, okay? Now, you've got like a real proven product business model sales funnel, right? So this is awesome. You invested a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of everything. How much is it worth? Think about this. To know with absolute certainty that you're buying, this product and these sales materials that are guaranteed to make you a ton of money if you send traffic. That literally, traffic turns into money, right? So how much is that worth? If you could buy an entire sales funnel with multiple products, finely tuned for epic sales conversion, what is that worth? Well, I could tell you, what it was worth when I created it. A few years ago, I sold a sales funnel that had already made millions of dollars, and a guy bought that from me for $1 million, nice round number, made his own fortune with it, and all he got, he didn't get my list, he didn't get my customers, he didn't get anything else. He got the sales funnel, pages, videos, sales material, products, and that was it, okay? Paid $1 million for it, okay? Because it worked. It's already proven to make millions of dollars, right? So product licensing is a good option, and most of them don't sell for $1 million, okay? But it's not going to be a cheap option because nobody would sell a great product with a proven sales process for a low price. Think about this, right? If you had a sales page, you went to all this work, right? And you could spend $100 on ads and it turned into $200 in sales. Would you be selling it out there for like $29? Because, you see this occasionally, right? People are like, hey, buy the resale rights of my products. It's only $29, right? I mean, if you could spend $100 and get $200, and so you could do that every day, or you could spend $1,000 and get $2,000, would you, put the answer in the chat box, so I'm going to say who would do this. How many of you would sell this to people for $29 and let them go out and compete with you and take all of the money? Yes or no? Would you do this? And see, I'm seeing everybody type in no. Because you wouldn't be like, hey, I worked really hard. I created this epic sales process. You can have it for $29, okay? Because, you got some sanity, right? So it's like, no way, right? I mean, it doesn't even make any sense, right? Because now you've got something that's really worth, can mint money, okay? So there's no way you would do that, okay? Because you got a sales page like this, it's like having a license to print money. All I do is get people to visit, they turn into leads, they turn into money, right? So this is amazing. So there's no way that you would sell it cheap. And that's why good products with good sales pages cost, lots and lots of money. Now, I've paid lots of money for them in the past and bought them to add them, because I'm like, hey, I could buy this, and instead of being an affiliate, I buy the product for thousands of dollars, but then I could just go sell it and sell more and make a lot of money. It's worth it, all right? So how would you like to have a site where all you had to do is refer people and you were virtually guaranteed to make money? If you would like to have that for yourself, type yes if you'd like to have that. If you're like, hey, that'd be good, I'd take one of those. Anybody do that? Type in a yes. Somebody typed for sure, yes, of course. And because this is what we want, okay? I'm going to explain to you how you can get that in just a minute, because this is where we want to head. So what's the best business model? We looked at these 3 ways that people commonly use to make money online, especially starting from scratch. What have we learned? Well, let's recap. Number 1 is product owners. Product owners make the most money if they're successful. 99% of people who go out to create a product fail to get the product created or to make any sales. If you do create a successful product, it's an awesome business model and the sky is the limit. Okay. You know, when you hear about people selling millions of dollars worth of stuff, it's the product owners that you hear about that. Now, model number 2, affiliate marketers, where you just get a link, you promote other people's stuff. You can make good money. It's super easy to get started. You do miss out on getting the email leads and getting the big bucks from the back end sales, which is why product owners want you to be affiliates for them, because, you know, you send traffic, we pay you a percentage of the sales. That's really, really great. Okay. You know, and that's the deal, but it's not as good as being an owner, but of course, faster and much less risk. And number 3, people who buy the licenses to good, high converting products can do well, but there's a massive investment, usually at least $10,000 for the good stuff, just for the rights to a single product and page. It's fully tested, proven to convert visitors into cash. So awesome, but expensive is how I would sum that up. I should add that to this slide. Okay. So there are pros and cons to each of these 3 models, but not one of them gives you what I think people really want and what gives you a great advantage, which is an easy way to start quickly, like being an affiliate, to limit your risk, like just being affiliate, but to build a highly profitable long-term business, like a product owner, where you're building a list and you're getting to share in all of the profits and all of the sales. Okay. So what do we really want? Well, what if you had a combination of the fast, easy way to get that affiliates get, right? That easy start where you can just literally grab a link, grab a promotion, go start promoting. And you could earn the big bucks that product owners get. You get that combination. Now, that combo would obviously be the best business model, right? So we could start fast, start easy, skip all the complicated stuff, get to the part of building a list of making money, and then when there's more sales, we get to share in those, right? That would be the best business model, and that's what we want for you. So when I talk about this and then I look over the last 21 years, there's one more part of this that's important, okay? Because I've seen a lot of people succeed and fail. I've worked directly with a lot of people, and I look at my most successful people, and here's the most important common element is people who made the most money did not do this alone, okay? They got help from somebody who's already successful, who knows how to do this. Now look, my 60 plus years of age will be the first or maybe second to admit that I often am stupid about this and just try to go figure stuff out on my own. You know, don't ask for help. Don't get somebody who already knows the answer, because, you know, that would be like too easy. Why should I take the easy way if I could bang my head against the wall and hurt myself, right? Okay, especially when it comes to golf. I mean, which is a perfect example of this, right? So, you know, I like to play golf. I like to be outside. I like the camaraderie. Okay, I'm not good at it. You know, my handicap index is 24. This is not a good number. Okay, you know, I not to be funny. We have neighbors who are professional golfers that are members of the PGA Tour. Okay, and then there's me. Okay, because somebody's got to be the bottom, right? Okay, but I'll be trying to like fix my golf swing on my own, and when I hit a great shot, people are like, what'd you do different? I'm like, I have no idea. I mean, literally, no idea. I mean, it was amazing, right? But I can't do it twice. I have no idea what I did. I can't do it the next hole, right? Okay. But every time I'm smart, I'd be like, you know what? I need help. I should go get a professional golf instructor, you know, who knows what he's doing to fix stuff. And, you know, I go and they're like, you know, put your hand here, do this thing here, you know, and they'll be like super, super simple stuff to them. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing, right? Because they know what they're doing. I do not know what I'm doing, right? So, you know, when it comes down to this, it's getting help from people who are already successful. In particular, when it comes to being in business, it is being able to avoid the mistakes that you have to go through, you know, learning, right? You know, I don't know if anybody talks today about the school of hard knocks. But when I was growing up, he always talked about the school of hard knocks, right? That's what everybody went through. You had to go through a school of hard knocks to be successful, right? You had to make all the mistakes and screw all the stuff up and lose the money and lose the time and lose the effort and what else to be successful. Well, you could skip that if you just like had a model that already worked, okay? So I understand everybody wants to succeed on their own, and you want to be like, yeah, I did it all myself. But realistically, if you want to get it done, you can't do it all yourself. You can't, okay? Because you're never going to figure it out. And when it comes to the internet when I started out was a mystery, okay, because nobody knew how any of this stuff worked or what was going on or how to promote anything else. Now it's a different place because there's things that you can know are true and how they work, but there's so much internet and so much information that you can't begin to sort through all of it. And I've, I mean, I know 20 years ago, I talked to people that are like, well, I can't start promoting until I figure out everything. It's like, but you're never going to figure out everything. Well, that was 20 years ago. Today, forget it. I mean, okay, you can take the guys who run the biggest internet businesses in the world, Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg, right? They don't know everything about the internet because nobody does. It's impossible, right? But instead, we just have to know enough about our part and how it works to turn visitors into money, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that, all right? So let me give you a couple examples of people and how I help them succeed and what I want to do for you. So this gentleman's name here is Telman Knudsen. Telman, when I first met him, was not a super successful guy. Before that, he tells his story, I'm not trying to embarrass him, but tells a story of, he was once so broke that his debit card bounced for a $5 lunch. He lived upstairs of a little cafe, went downstairs to buy lunch, debit card bounced. And he swore, that will never, ever happen to me again. Like, I'm just never going to be embarrassed like this again. That's it. So he went out, he started working hard. He tried a bunch of different stuff, eventually started working with me. Within a couple of years, he bought one of the biggest houses in his small town in Vermont for over $1 million. He actually made so much money. He made a huge donation to a charity, and that got him access to something really cool, which is to hang out on Sir Richard Branson's private island called Necker Island. And not only that, did he get to hang out there, but he actually got married on the island, and Richard Branson was his ring bearer. So how about that? That's, great rags to riches story, right? So Frank Kern, 20 plus years ago, early in the internet days, Frank was a big affiliate of mine, promoted an ebook that I used to sell called Mining Gold on the Internet. And soon he was my #1 affiliate because he's really good at this stuff. And then he asked me, hey, can we work together on a project? So we created in 2002 a product called Cashflow Circle. It was the first monthly membership program in the internet marketing world on how to market online. It was a huge success. Frank had the great idea of using screen capture videos to train because literally this technology had just gotten invented. So, we had lots of members. It was really, really cool. We built it up. We're really successful with it. Frank went from being virtually unknown to being recognized as one of the top marketers in the world in a very short time. He's made tens of millions of dollars and gone on to do great things. Frank refers to this as becoming successful through, terrible, terrible term, but guilt by association. Frank was, really good at what he did. Nobody knew him. After this, everybody knew him. And so, I was able to help him, lever up by association to become a successful guy. He's gone on to do great things. He partnered with Tony Robbins on a product, just doing, amazing stuff and a super successful guy. Okay. Now, those guys, put in the time, put in the effort, worked hard. Okay. But big part of the shortcut, like I said, they didn't do this alone. Okay. They got help and it made them successful. Now, this is the exact opposite of what common wisdom would tell you. It's the exact opposite of what a lot of people think, like, I'm going to go create a product. I'm going to get myself a blank pad or a blank, Word document, and I'm going to go lock myself in a room and I'm going to magically create stuff out of my brain. Okay. It's not going to happen. Okay. It's one in a zillion possibilities that it's going to happen. But, everybody who tries that, it doesn't work. And the common wisdom of whatever is like, oh, this is what you should do, which is usually said by people who don't do it, can't do it, haven't done it, didn't make any money. Okay. But the truth is, if this was all this common wisdom was right, all these people would be making millions of dollars, but they're not. Okay. So we got to do the things that do work for people who build million and multi-million dollar businesses. So, looking at Telman and Frank, number one, they didn't do it alone. Secondly, we created an awesome cutting edge product. We got a high converting sales system, but I can't do that for a lot of people. And I can't certainly do that for each one of you because that's too time consuming and it's really expensive. Today it costs $100,000 or more, take months to do really well. And, I probably don't have that many great ideas and I don't have that much time in my life. And you probably don't have $100,000 to put in right now. Okay. But what I worked with Brian to create is a business model that you can jump right into today, get started quickly and get 90% of the same spot as where this would be that would cost you 100 grand. Okay. I'm going to give you the best of both worlds. Being a product owner, being an affiliate, without having to create anything yourself, without having to become an expert. My team and I have already done all the hard, complicated parts. We've already created a system that's proven to work because we've sold millions of dollars of what we're doing. And if you want to, here's how you can become a partner with Brian and I. Explained earlier how Brian and I became partners, where we had skill sets and things that complemented each other. Well, you could partner with us if you wanted to. You could use our software, our products, our funnels, our follow-up marketing, programmers, customer support personnel, and everything else we've built, just like you're an owner. And you could get paid on all the sales, the front end and the back end, major referrals, just like you're an owner. But your sole responsibility as a partner, your job is to give away free software to introduce people to us and our products. This is all we want you to do, because we've already done all the rest. We've already built it, running it, doing it, millions of dollars in sales, going to continue to do it with or without you. But if you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you, because you can become a partner and add to what we're doing and do that. So let me ask you this. If all you had to do was give away free software, you don't have to create products, don't have to sell, don't have to talk to people, don't have to build a website, don't have to become a tech genius, don't have to do support. All you have to do is give away free software. Do you think you could do that? Yes or no? Put it yes or no in the question box. You think you could give away free software if that's all you had to do? And yes, we'll train you. We'll tell you how to do that. And we'll give you tons and tons of help to do that, because obviously you get paid, we get paid. So we want you to be super successful in that. And see, no one's typing no. Everybody's like, yes, 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 of course. Because it's not hard to give stuff away, especially software. So you might be saying, why free software? Why do we do that? Okay. We give away free software for several reasons. Number one, it's instantly recognized as valuable, right? I mean, your first thought when I say free software isn't what does it do, or it's like, it's free, I want it, because it normally costs money to get software, right? Instant recognition adds value, more so than a report or a video. Free software gets greater interest. It gets a much higher conversion rate of visitors into leads. And giving away free software creates a great relationship with someone by delivering huge, huge value. Now, this is important. So much of the internet, especially from big companies, right, is people going, buy stuff, 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 right? Okay. And we go, no, stop, get away from me, right? But if somebody says, hey, here's free software, you're like, that's awesome, I'll take that. And you feel good and you like this, and somebody's giving you something of value, and you're open and receptive to more information and to doing more, with that company or those people, right? Now, so that's awesome. Now, what works even better than giving away free software is this paying people to try out free software. So we actually have some of our software that we pay people to try. Now, here's why, okay? And so you give out free software. We also have this free trial for some of our other software that is really, really valuable and helpful to people. Now, why would we pay people to do that? Well, think about this. How many of you have ever taken a free trial to anything? Because it's free, right? You're like, sure, I'll sign up. And if I don't use it, I'll cancel in whatever, 15 days or 30 days or whatever, right? Okay, sure, of course. We've all done this, right? But you sign up for the free trial. And how many times have you been like, you don't even look, right? You don't ever log into it. Or if it's a streaming service, you might never even go, other than you flip through, maybe there's a couple shows, I don't know, I'm not even going to follow up, right? Okay, and you're like, I'm not using it, cancel, right? Because you never engaged, you didn't get started using it. Even though it might be awesome, you might love it, it might be valuable, might help your business, whatever it is, right? But you never even got started. Now, what if you got paid to in this case, turn on the software? You actually just, had to hook it up and connect it up. In this case, it connects up with social media like Facebook and Twitter to help promote. And all you need to do is connect it up, and we gave you $5 for hooking it up. You don't have to pay us. All you do is be like, here's copy and paste. I hooked it up. It's working. So now we know you used it. Guess what happens? Okay. Percentage of people who hook it up and stay is way, 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 way more people. And since those people pay $47 or $67 a month, they're super, super valuable in the long run because some of them will be there for years. So we pay people to try it out, to engage. Not all of them stay, but a good percentage of them do. And the ones that stay are so valuable, this is absolutely worth doing. I'm surprised more companies don't do it because we're just trying to get people to engage and try it out. They give it a fair trial. A lot of them love it, stay, pay. It's awesome, right? So it's amazing, all right? So here's the deal. You could give away our free software, make $500 or $1,000 or more a day. We'll do all the selling, all the follow-up, all the service, okay? That's all part of this. How many of you have ever heard the saying, you know, you're just one funnel away from making a fortune? You see those ads on the line a lot, right? You know, all you need is one funnel and you're going to make a fortune. Okay? Well, it's true, but it all depends upon the funnel. And we talked about how hard it is to create the funnel. But now there's a software called ClickFunnels, promoted by a guy I know real well named Russell Brunson, and promoted a lot of Russell stuff in the past and won an Audi from him and one of his promotions. But here's the thing about ClickFunnels software, okay? When they promote it, they're like, hey, all you need is a funnel, okay? And here's software that will help you build and host your funnel. And it costs $297 a month, which is $3,564 a year just to use the software. But even though you're paying that much money, you actually have to create the funnel. You still have to create the product, create the sales video, the sales pages, do all this stuff, right? You have to do all the hard part still, which is creating all this sales and product and everything else, right? But ClickFunnels will tell you, hey, you know, you're just one funnel away from making a fortune because they're like, hey, all these people are in our 2 comma club. Those are people making over $1 million because there's 2 commas in a million, right? That's the cool way of saying it, right? Here's the truth. ClickFunnels says we have over 100,000 users. Every year, less than 200 people out of 100,000 actually make it to the 2 comma club, which means over 9,900,000 other people are not making $1 million, even though they make it sound easy. Because it's hard to be successful starting from scratch. Even paying $3,564 a year for software to make building the funnel easy, it's not that easy. It's actually hard, which is why having a funnel that works is so valuable, okay? Because when you can tap into this and just, you know, hey, it's already proven, already works, everything else, and I'll give you a hint, it isn't going to cost you $3,564 a year to do this is completely awesome, okay? Now, imagine results if you could use our software, give it away in our funnels, you can make a lot of money, okay? So you're ready to start. If you're ready to get started, put yes in the chat box for me, and I will tell you the details. Okay, awesome. We're blowing up with yeses. Love it. Glad you're with me. Glad you understand what we're talking about here, because I think this is truly the most amazing thing we've ever created, I've ever been part of. This is what we call the Profit Partner Program. And, you know, I truly am bad at coming up with brilliant names for stuff, and I really like this name, but I mean, it's really simple. You're our partner, you're going to share in the profits. It's really that simple, okay? So the Partner Profit Program is designed to be an amazing shortcut straight to being instantly in business with world-class products you can be proud to promote and be well paid for. Best of both worlds. Easy to start as being an affiliate, but getting paid like an owner. Now, our mission overall as a business is to empower small and medium-sized businesses to reach their optimum level of success by helping them to acquire all the traffic and leads and the sales they need. And we do that through our software and our training programs and our products and our services, over 30 high-quality software products, training programs, et cetera. And they're all geared towards helping businesses to get more traffic, more leads, more sales for their businesses. Okay? Now, we can't reach everyone in the world, okay, like a lot of other companies. So we decided to reach out to other people. You know, our target market of businesses, people want to promote online, is over 100 million businesses. I mean, in the US alone, there are north of 30 million businesses just in the US. And with the change in circumstances because of the pandemic and everything else, more people started a business, primarily an online business, in the last year than ever before in history. So there's even more businesses, all right? And every day there's more and more and more and more and more businesses need our help. We can't reach and find them all, okay? So we're like, so how should we do this? How could we create a program that works to expand our business and other people can participate in sharing? Well, we looked at Apple, okay? So Apple creates great products. They sell them directly. They have their own website. They have their own stores, right? but they also let other people promote their products and share in the profits because they can't reach everybody. All right. Now, they don't limit their sales. They could make billions of dollars all on their own, right? But they go out and they share and they let other people do that. Now, Apple, of course, will say, hey, listen, buy $1 million worth of phones and you can, or computers or whatever, and you could go sell them. We're not going to tell you that you have to buy all the products in advance like they do, so don't get worried about that. Okay. But we decided, why should we limit our ability to grow and expand when we could leverage, helping other people to help us, and everybody wins and create a great partnership. So that's what we decided to do, create the Profit Partner Program. So, I talked earlier about, how Brian and I have this synergy, right? We complement each other in what we're able to do. And if you think that what we're doing, our skill set can help you, then you could partner with us and you could be one of the people that gives away software. You basically feed the funnel, feed the machine, and get paid commissions. And I'll explain all the details in a minute, but just so you got the big overview of what your job is to do. We're running the business. We're creating the products. We're running the programmers, the sales team, the support, the tech people, all that other stuff. Okay. You're just giving away the free software, okay, and feeding them into the business as a referral partner and getting paid. Okay. So when you join the Profit Partner Program today, you're gonna be able to give away free software. You can give away as much of it as you want to. There is no limit. We want you to refer as many people as you can. You're actually going to have 7 different websites that we've already created with multiple product funnels, and you'll even be able to pay people with our money to try out that free trial that I mentioned. So, if you want to promote that, you can, and we'll be promoting that to people you refer, but you don't have to worry like, oh, you're going to have to pay out of pocket. You don't have to pay out of pocket. We take care of all of that for you. Don't even worry about that. Now, we've already done all the hard parts. We've created the products, done the selling, done the support, done the technical integration, all of that, because we're already selling millions of dollars in these products and services, okay, even before you ever showed up. So we're going to keep right on doing that, and you're just going to be able to add into our business, okay? This is not a question of if our products sell or, great idea. They're already doing that. So all you do is focus on giving away free software. You're going to pay people that money to try out other free software, and we're going to do the rest of this. So what kind of results can you get? Let me show you something. One of our referral partners, Mike gave away free software, free traffic, got 3,742 visitors, got 1,643 email leads, immediate earnings, $1,884.50, recurring sales and trials, people potentially paying every month $530.40 a month. For as long as those people stay in and keep paying, Mike would keep earning money. So that's the way that it works. As long as they're in our system paying money, Mike gets paid, you get paid the same way, month after month after month after month. And those are just the initial, what we call day one results, the first day of the promotion. Because we're going to follow up, we're going to make back-end sales of $1,000 or higher products. I'll show you in a minute, big ticket recurring services, and just notice the fine print. Okay, it's not fine print. The huge capital letters. You'll get paid on all the sales. Okay, there's no trickery here. You're going to share in all the sales just like you're an owner. Okay, so would you like to use our proven multi-million-dollar sales funnel to get results just like we do? Would you like to do that? Put a yes in the chat box if you would, because we'd love to have you as a partner. Okay, so here's what we're going to give you when you join the Profit Partner Program today. Number one, you're going to get a license to give away unlimited copies of these software tools for free. We're going to manage, maintain, support the software. All you should do is give it away. You don't have to even worry about how it works, okay? We're going to host all the websites, process the orders, do all of that stuff for you, okay? One of the tools you're going to be a giveaway is called our BizFire Funnel Maker Analysis and Planning Software. This is awesome software. We built this to sell it. There are people, we see all the time on Facebook for people selling software like this that actually charge $29 a month, okay? For it, we're giving it away for free. And we spent over $30,000 to build it, and it's really, really awesome. This lets you plan, analyze, do what ifs, do all kinds of stuff. There's business models in here. If you've got a business, you can plug it in. If you want to start a business, you can put all the stuff in you want to do. We've got all kinds of templates and everything. This is really, really cool software. People absolutely love this. You give it away for free. When you do, people get into our marketing system, and we will follow up and make sales for you, okay? So we sold this software before, then we tested giving it away because we thought, hey, What happens if we give this away? Would people get excited? Would the lead people go crazy? Everything else? The results were way, way, way better. Okay. Our conversion rates for leads and sales increased 40 to 50% over just like giving away a free, info product. Then we started paying people on the trial software, and that worked even better. Okay. So it truly is amazing. So, I mean, think about this. Don't you think it's easy if you just give away free software and pay people at the same time if you're spending our money, right? Not to spend your own money, spend our money to give away that software. So pretty good so far. But here's where it's going to get way, way better. Way, way better. Okay. Now, we talked before about, affiliate is good because you can start fast, but here's why it sucks to be an affiliate. You get paid a commission for the initial sale, but you don't get anything when your referral buys more products, right? Somebody goes, you promote a product on ClickBank, and that seller gets the person, and then they go sell them $1,000 product. What do you get out of it? Nothing, right? Zero, zip, zilch, nada. You don't get anything. They get all that money, okay? If you send them a lead and they buy something later on, how much do you get paid? Nothing, right? But as a partner, it's really, really awesome. Because when you give away our free software or other lead magnets, the different ways, we've got even more ways you're going to see that you can promote, okay, doing this. When your referral buys products and services, okay, all the way up including $1,000 plus products and services, you get paid big commissions. Every time they buy, whatever they buy, any product or service we have for life. Doesn't matter if they buy day 1,001, we're going to keep working to sell them, we're going to track them, we're going to pay you, period. Okay, so here's the big difference. Okay, somebody was asking, in the chat box, well, how's it between an affiliate and this is the difference. Okay, as an affiliate, we'd love to have you, refer people to us, and we'll pay you on a one-off thing. Okay, because we're going to make so much more money off you. But the people that are willing to commit, step up and want to be partners, we're going to train you, help you, give you a ton of support. Amazing. The head of our support team has been with me. Jill has been with me since, I can't remember exactly which year, but it's either 20 or 21 years she's worked with me. She knows everything about everything that we have ever promoted, sold, offered, created, and how to help you with it. And she runs our entire support team. Okay. The longevity, because we're a serious business, is amazing. And that's the kind of team that we've built to support you. So here's a serious question. You want to go out and be an affiliate for somebody else, or do you want to partner with us? Pick one, because it's an important question. You want an affiliate, you want to be a partner, okay? Now, step two, we started out with, hey, you can give away the software, people on day one could buy stuff, but we're going to create and have already a series of follow-ups for you. Okay, so we're going to present your people with upsell offers, okay, on day one that they get paid on. Okay, we have all these different funnels, sales funnels, everything else to offer people great products and services that you're going to get paid on to make money from day one. Some of them are free trials. Okay, those all go into products with recurring income. And recurring income is truly one of the greatest. It might be like the eighth wonder of the world, right? You've always heard about seven wonders. Eighth wonder of the world is recurring income. Make a sale one time, get paid for months or years and years and years. And I'll show you some examples in a minute. But again, we're going to handle selling, processing, service, delivery, everything else. You just give away the software. It's all you have to do, even though we're doing all of this other stuff and it's already built and it already works. Okay. We're going to, in step three, we're going to actually continue to market to your prospects. Okay. We're going to be sending emails to the leads. We're going to follow up with them. We'll be running webinars. We do everything else to make sales. You referred that person. We've tagged them to you in our system. You get paid for life. Okay. Every single month, whatever the prior month sales are that have cleared, you will get paid as long as that customer remains a member. So month after month after month, you can set up and you can get paid. So who wants to know how much you can get paid? Just put me in the chat box if you'd like to know how much you can get paid on sales. Because if it was me, I'd want to know. So me. And you blew up the chat box again. Okay, good job. All right. So I'm going to tell you about 4 of our primary products. Okay, these are our higher priced products. We have a lot of products. One of them is called Webfire 3.0, because it's on its 3rd version. We've been selling Webfire, I've lost track, 7 years, maybe 8 years, whatever. I mean, you talk about people, remaining members. We have people who have bought Webfire when it was first launched 7 or 8 years ago, still members. Okay, they've been paying some people in monthly, some people in annual, but literally over and over and over again. Okay, and we've been getting paid for them since the beginning. They signed up one time, we get paid again and again. You can have that same experience. Webfire is the most powerful suite of online promotional software. We have cutting edge SEO and keyword tools, patented lead finding tools, site analysis tools, content and video optimization, submission tools, spying tools, social media tools, much, much more. Altogether, there are 26 software tools in this suite, which is why it's a great value for $997 a year. There's extensive training. There is literally training on almost everything you could think of you want to promote online, from a local business to a blog to an Amazon store to an e-com store to your own product to an affiliate offer to promoting even without a website. We've got over 100 hours of video training from both trainings we've created and then live trainings we've done for members on every possible topic, all included, $997 a year. You get 40%, so you get $398 a year for life for referring someone to this great product of Webfire, and our retention rate, as I said, is really awesome. Okay. Another piece of software we have that I mentioned earlier, you know how we build stuff ourselves. We run Facebook ads and run Facebook ads. Gets really complicated, especially trying to deal with all the data, and all the data is where the money is, where the profits are. And so we built automated ads, which is our Facebook ad management software. It's really, really amazing. First of all, because you can automate all the best Facebook ad practices. So you maximize sales, you minimize risk, you protect from ad costs getting out of control. If you've ever run ads before on Facebook, you know that, one of the things that actually happens, unfortunately, is that, your ad isn't working well, and Facebook is like, hey, the ad is working great, let's spend more money, and they spend all your money. That never happens if you're managing with automated ads. Automated ads also has an amazing analysis tool that lets you analyze your ads, whether even ones you've run in the past. We can access that data and analyze them for you. That lets you find literally the winning ads. You can take ad campaigns that absolutely you're like, oh, they suck, they're so terrible. And then you can run an analysis and be like, oh yeah, but you know what? If I run ads to this group in this targeted area and maybe this day part, this is awesome, they're hugely profitable, then you can just go do that. So it's amazing what you can do with it. Automated ads starts with a free trial. First tier pricing is $97 a month. The more you use it, the more the ad costs increase, all the way up to really big, ad guys that run it spend $49.97 a month, because in all cases, it's less than 1% of the ad spend. That's the max on the tier. So it costs very little to save somebody hours and hours and hours and thousands of dollars. You get paid 40% commission. So anywhere from $38 a month to $1,998 a month, which is anywhere from $465 to $23,976 a year. And just to give an example of, somebody who's promoted this, I was looking this morning, it just, what had rebuild, because automatic rebuilds, show up in our reports from running overnight. And, I looked this morning, and, one of our partners has, 5 people that just rebuild, and they're all happen to be at the lower tier for this, but, he made $38.80 times 5. So what's that? $150, $60, $70, $190, right? That he's making every single month. Referred him to a free trial, great product. They're staying and paying. He made $190 today. I don't know how many people he has in it, but those people alone, month after month after month, he's getting paid from making that referral. MacroLeads. MacroLeads is an amazing piece of software that Brian conceived and got created. This generates business leads. Okay, so businesses live on leads, right? If you have a business and you want to sell stuff, you need leads. You have a couple of ways to get them. The most common ways, people go out and buy them from lead brokers. Usually lead brokers have sources of leads that are questionable and not up to date and not accurate or anything else. So we figured out how to mine the web for leads, and the way in which we do that is proprietary, but we built this so that literally you can go to any geographic area, okay, so anywhere in the world, search for any keyword or niche, like you want all the dentists in Duluth, Georgia, where I live, or Madison, Wisconsin, where Brian lives, or you want them in London, or you want them in Madrid, Spain, wherever they are, and you can literally get them in real time. So you could just go get them. Hey, I want them all today. And you can find all of them. And so businesses are willing to pay a lot of money for this because it saves them a lot over buying old outdated leads for 25 cents or $1 a piece or whatever. And you get tons of data on these leads. The pricing starts at $29.97 a year. It goes up if we customize the software for a business as much as almost $30,000 a year. You get a 40% commission, so at least $1,198 a year for macro leads. Robot Author. Robot Author is so cool. One of our programmers who is literally, the term is rocket scientist smart, right? Quite literally has created so many amazing, products and different things. And in his spare time, started fooling around with artificial intelligence and came to us and said, I can write this program and it will research and write unique content. And we're like, really? So we turned him loose and we paid a lot of money. And we now have this patented. So we have this artificial intelligence software that literally, when you say, I want an article on dentistry, will go out and research and write unique content. It will post it to your blog. It will post it to your website. It will just give you the article. You can, sell the articles if you want. We have people that actually, double check and read the articles and sell them on freelance sites around the world. Truly amazing software, and in probably its 5th or 6th generation now of continuing to get improved. But our artificial intelligence is so unique, we're actually able to get it patented. This sells for $19.97. You earn $1,000. I was excited to see this morning that one of our partners made a sale of this overnight, and name is Margus, and Margus just earned $1,000 commission, just from referring somebody who got into our follow-up system, and boom, they buy this product, earns $1,000. It's why the follow-up thing, and conveniently, I have the next slide. What's the easiest way to make $1,000 or more? So people would say, we'll sell a product worth more than $1,000, but really the easiest way is this, right? Make a referral, let somebody else do all the hard work. Making a sale, get paid $1,000 or more is your cut. That's easier, right? Maybe it's even easier. If you give away free software, you get the referrals, let us do all the rest of the work, right? Where you can make even like $1,998 if you happen to get a big user of automated ads, okay? And besides giving away free software and some other free stuff I'll show you in a minute, you can also promote the products directly. So if you have people, you have lists, you have whatever, you want to promote Webfire directly or Robot Author or macro leads or automated ads, you can actually promote those directly as well. So we have a lot of different ways you can do all this stuff. But you can see how a single lead can be worth $1,000. So just imagine what happens when you give away the software to 1,000 people or 2,000 people or 10,000 people, and you can give away as many as you want. We want you to refer as many people as you can into the program so that we both benefit. You get paid, we get paid. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Now, speaking of leads, do you want to build your own email list? If you want to build your own email list, put email in the chat box. If you want to build your own email list, put email in the chat box. All right, everybody's putting an email. Of course, you want your own email list, but we found out so many people tried to build email lists and couldn't do them because they didn't know what to give away and how to get people in and how to get it and everything else. Well, we're going to make this really easy. We're going to show you how to set everything up where you can give out our free software tools. So you're going to be able to say, go get free software, okay, and bring them in, and you're going to be able to get them to join your email list. So you'll be able to collect emails, build your own email list, okay, giving out our tools. Isn't that awesome? I think this is great. You're going to be able to go crazy. Now, that means you can send an email blast to your list anytime. Okay, I showed you earlier how much we made hundreds of thousands of dollars sending email just in this other e-com business, right? Hey, when you have an email list, you can make money sending email. Anytime you want, your list, can do that, can make money at the push of a button by building that list, and we'll show you how to do that. Okay, so let me give you a quick recap. With this Partner Profit program, you can get 2 free software tools to give out where we host the sites, we do all the selling. Number 2, you make big money from day 1 sales. Number 3, you can make big money on our back end. And number 4, you can build your own email list if you want to and sell whatever you want. Now, just so I'm clear, you don't have to have an email list to start. You don't even have to build an email list, period. But if you want to, you can absolutely do that and build your business and learn what we're doing and how to do that. So we're going to give you everything you need to start. You give out our free in-demand software. You pay people with our money to try out some of the software if you want. You build a list from that. You get paid on the front end, the funnel, the back end. You get paid on everything. Now, traditional systems. I'm sure a lot of you have looked, I want to start a business, and I've seen different webinars and different things. And so many things are like, hey, you can make a lot of money if you do X. If you go and find a prospect and you contact them and you engage them in conversation, and then you sell to make $1,000 plus sales, right? That's not what you're going to be doing here. Okay, we don't want you to sell. It's probably better, frankly, if you don't sell, okay? Because we've already created the presentations and the webinars and the follow-up systems and everything else to best explain all the different products and services. We've already done that. It already works, okay? Because we already have customers, right? Okay. All we want you to do is give away the software and bring people in. Everything else will happen automatically. We're going to do the selling, support, software, everything else, okay? All you do is give away the software, and we will give you complete training on how to do that. We'll see in a minute what we're going to do for you. So the most important question is, do you think you can give away free software when you can even pay people with our money as an incentive? Can you do that? Yes or no? Can you do that? Yes, obviously. Yes, yes, yes. 1,000 times yes, you can do that. Okay. So I showed you Mike's results from getting free traffic. Let me show you another guy, Brent. Okay. He gave away got free traffic from giving away the software, 2,585 visitors, 1,168 leads. Immediate earnings, he made almost $6,000, $5,988. He also set up a bunch of recurring sales and trials that would be worth $1,535 a month. And as long as any of those people are staying, okay, and some will be there for a very long time, and a lot of money from free traffic. Okay, if you want to know how we did this and how he did that, we have that covered. We're going to train you on that A to Z, step by step. We're going to give you a cool free software tool that'll help you get free traffic automatically. I'll explain all that in a minute. Okay, if you want to, invest a little bit of money, we even show you how to get cheap traffic promos like this one. $35, got 265 clicks, 152 leads. Okay, now imagine that you can just get 152 leads on your email list for $35, but then earn money at the same time. $236 earned on day one, which is a $201 profit, plus $86 a month in recurring. Another one we did for $35, 116 clicks, 70 leads. Okay, not as many leads, but still made $212. That's $177 in profit immediately. And then $97 a month in recurring. Okay, so if you want to know how we can do that, pay $3,500, get all those leads, get that recurring, get those sales. We're going to train you on that. Okay, our members get all of that information because we want you to go out and be successful. We want to help you succeed because in the end, you get paid, we get paid, right? So it's a great partnership. And by the way, that's not a Facebook ad or YouTube or anything like that. That is, frankly, can be complicated to get set up and do. This is much faster, simpler, easier, and can work way, way better. And again, those are day one results, right? We're going to follow up by email. We're going to retarget. We're going to make more sales. We're going to do more stuff. Okay. We literally will, double those sales, if not more, in the long run. And you will get paid on all of those sales. Super, super important because whatever we sell, once you refer them to us, you're going to get paid on all of the sales. Now, this is an important fact. We've already paid out millions of dollars to people for referring us on sales. We've already sold over $100 million of our products and services in over 140 countries around the world. Okay. So what have some of the people made? Guys like Anthony Morrison, $304,000. Mohammed, $211,000, flexing those big muscles. Mike Filsame, $104,000. Travis, $94,000. Michael, $80,000. Steven, $66,000. He got a kiss for this, right? Reed made $60,000, Gary $54,000, okay? All from these same products that you're going to be referring people to, okay? Again, I was talking about how valuable is a complete proven business in this niche, already proven to sell. Last time I sold a business like this, lock, stock, and barrel, just a funnel. No software, in fact, in the funnel, just info products. No customers, no list. The buyer paid me $1 million. You are not going to have to pay $1 million to partner with us because we're not selling it to you outright. If to buy this outright would cost you way more than $1 million. You're going to save a huge amount of money because you're going to partner with us. You're going to be our referral partner. And think about this. If you had just to get one funnel where you could give away software, get paid big commissions, whenever somebody pays anything, you don't even have to sell. How much is that worth to you? What would you pay for that? What would it be worth to you? Okay. Think about this. If you had to build just one of these, cost you at least $100,000, especially if you're going to develop software programs to go in each of these levels. Okay. And then test and refine and beta test and update and keep it working and everything else, right? We're doing all of that for you. It costs us a lot of money. When we first launched Webfire alone cost us more than $100,000 to build the first version before we ever had a customer. Okay, huge investment. All right, we've invested collectively millions of dollars in software creation, copywriting, website design, marketing, sales, and more. Okay, we've already sold millions of dollars with these products. It's certainly worth it to us. We invest hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. You don't have to. You just have to refer people. Okay, and like I said, we sold millions of dollars of these products. So this is not, hey, here's a good idea, you should try this. This is, no, this already works. You can choose to join us, and we hope you do. Okay, so are you ready to get started? If you are, type "I'm ready" in the chat box. Type "I'm ready" if you're ready to get started. So I'm going to make this super easy and risk-free for you to get started. Seeing everybody type "I'm ready." Zachary, Anna, Leland, Kareen, Safus, Michael, Pete, Theo, Fred, I can't even read these, for Andrew, Dan, Raj, Harold, Bob, everybody's ready. All right, good. So let me tell you this. What if instead of investing $100,000 to create that funnel, you could buy the funnel for $10,000 and got paid $1,000 for every sale? Math is easy, right? Pay $10,000, make 10 sales, boom, you're at break even, right? Okay. After that, all the rest would be amazing profits. That would be it, right? But you don't have to invest $10,000 today to join the Profit Partner Program. Don't have to invest $10,000. This would be an incredible deal at $7,000 to walk in, turnkey, get started, instantly be in business with the potential to make a fortune, and we're doing all of the hard work. This is outrageous. If we just said, hey, for $5,000, you're in, you could be a partner, many of you would be able to jump at that. It's insane at $3,000, isn't it? It's crazy. You could join today for only $19.97 unless you're willing to be fast. And if you can be fast, you can be one of the people that gets an additional discount. It's only $997 for the first 20 fast action takers. And you want to be fast, I'll explain more in a minute. But we have some amazing bonuses and things for the people that are first 20 action takers. Go to the website you see on the screen, get there and be one of the first people. You'll see a recap and you'll see our 30-day money back guarantee, no questions asked. I told you risk-free it is. I'll explain more about that in a minute, but it's really simple. If you're not happy, you can leave. It's that simple. We'll give you all your money back because we want happy partners. We know that we have worked hard to build an amazing system to make happy partners. We have worked incredibly hard. We have spent a fortune, not only on everything we've built and sold already, but we've spent a fortune to build a system that other people can tap into and profit from along with us, like no one else has ever built or probably will ever build in the future. And certainly not in my lifetime. And I plan to live a long time still, despite my advanced age. Because to create what we've created, you'd have to go out and create all of this patented software. That alone, hundreds of thousands of dollars just to create the original versions of all this complex software, much less to support it, to update it, to keep everything working and fine tune and all the other stuff, build the support system. And then you got to go create all of the complex selling and follow-up systems and everything else, right? So, you know, anybody wants to go and duplicate this program, $1 million, $1.2 million, $1.5 million, to be able to do that, that's why you don't see anybody else doing anything like this, because they can't, or they won't invest that kind of money and let anybody else into the good stuff. We will, we are, because we're looking for partners, and we've priced this so that you have the opportunity to get in and get committed and to make things happen. Now, the reason you want to be fast, besides getting that discount, is we have some amazing bonuses just for fast action takers. Okay, bonus number one is another software tool that you can give away for free. It's valued at $2,997, and this is absolutely amazing. This is our BizFire survey software. And you're going to, again, just like the other software, be able to give away unlimited copies. And I talked earlier about giving people value, right? So this is another way you're going to be able to give value to people. You're going to be helping every person that uses this software. We've now automated the consultative selling process. Okay, again, you don't have to talk to anybody. We've automated this for you to be able to do the selling for you. And consultative selling process where you ask somebody questions, and then based upon the answers they give you, you give them help and you tell them things they should do and things that they can do and help them. So we built this software basically with artificial intelligence to do that for you. So this software walks your referral through a few questions about their business or when they want to start. And then the software gives them specific suggestions about how to improve the business. Now, those suggestions include referrals to training videos, software programs, everything that's going to help them tremendously. Now, of course, we're going to put your tracking link in here so your referrals will follow your link. You'll get paid on anything they purchase, and we'll follow up with them, et cetera, et cetera. But let me just give you a couple of quick examples to want you to see how cool this is. Somebody answers the questions, and here I put in some sample answers, but here's the kind of information you're giving them that's so helpful, right? Hey, as a whole, not including upsells, you're making about $15,000 a month. You're leaving a lot of money in the area on the table in the following areas. If you follow these recommendations, you can quickly increase your profits. Hey, by increasing your upsells, we estimate you can make an additional $24,000 a month. By increasing your conversions, you can make an additional $20,000 a month. Increase your targeted traffic. Hey, just 1,000 more visitors would mean you'd make an additional $2,100 extra a month. Target higher-end prospects more. There's $2,990 left on the table, simply getting a couple more high-end sales each week. Okay. Now notice, this is all information to help them. There's no go buy stuff links or anything else. Now, further down the page, because there's a lot of information, we explain how, listen, a lot of businesses aren't happy with their ranking in their current leads. They can use more. They could rank their site better. We explain to them what a schema is, which if you don't know what it is, you'll learn in part of our training later. Okay, but essentially it allows you to create listings on Google that look like the tennis shop one, okay, that has all this information, okay? And we explain what that is, and then we show more about what schema can be. But you notice down here, we're like, hey, if you don't know what this means or everything else, you should go watch this video, okay? And when they click here to watch this video to see what it's all about, that is your affiliate link, tracking link as our partner, and you would get paid on that, okay? Another example is, for, hey, we ask people, do they run paid ads? What are your results like, okay? And we give them more information about, hey, you should consider running ads. If you're going to run on Facebook, you should start here using automated ads for free. And when they do, they get a great Facebook ads course as well, okay? And again, this would be your link. So people come in, they ask questions. It's all in the software. It's doing all this consultative selling and giving them help all automatically, and you're doing this for free. This is why you create a great relationship with people to start with. Okay, so just one bonus alone, this is worth more than the whole program. BizFire Survey Software license, $2,997. Okay, bonus number 2, future upgrades and updates for free. Okay, value of $1,997. Look, we develop new software, products, services. It's what we do very, very well. We're about to come out with some new stuff that we've had on the drawing board for a while. But you don't have to feel like, wow, when they come up with some new stuff, they're going to be back. Okay, do you want that? We're going to ding you for an upgrade. No. When we create new products in the future, we're going to offer them to your referrals, and you'll get paid commissions on those sales. So you never have to worry that we create the good thing right after you join and you get screwed. No, not at all. Okay, we create more stuff, we sell it, you'll get paid a fair commission on those sales. We'll track, we'll pay. So bonus number 2, free upgrades and updates worth $1,997. Total value, $104,994. You can see the link at the bottom of the screen. Just go ahead, go there right now, get signed up, because you want to be one of these first 20 to get all these bonuses. Because bonus number 3, fast commission secrets. One of the things we get from people like, how do I get started super fast? I want to dive in, I want to get started, I want to rock and roll right away. Okay, $997 value. So we created the rock and roll fast start training for you guys. Fast commission secrets. If you want to earn big bucks in a few days, this is for you. You can see how to start from scratch without a list, without a website, ramp up quickly to feed your funnel to start earning as fast as humanly possible. We've got that training for you. That training, fast commission secrets, $997, total value now $105,991, but there's still more we've got for you. Okay, Bonus number 4, follow-up advertising at our expense. Okay, values $1,497. Really, it's priceless. Because here's the thing. We're not only going to send emails to your referrals to sell more products and get you paid, which is free for us, obviously. Okay, but we're going to pay out of our pockets for retargeting ads to get more sales for you. All right, now retargeting ads are those ads you see, like you visit a website and you start seeing ads for the website, right? So those are retargeting ads. We run those across the internet to people who have visited our websites and shown an interest in buying products or services, right? So we're going to pay for those ads and we're going to make additional sales, but they're going to track to you and you'll get your full commission. So for example, if we make a sale of Webfire, you're going to get commission of $398 a year on that, even though, you know, our follow-up made that and we paid money for advertising that. You're still going to do that because we want to be a great partner for you. So we're going to do this. We're going to pay out of pocket and make those sales, and you're going to get paid and no charge to you. Okay, so follow-up advertising worth $1,497, now up to $107,488. But we're going to go crazy now. Look at this. One of the first biggest questions we get, bonus number 5 is going to give you this step-by-step answers. How to get unlimited free traffic, okay? Because we want to make it even easier to give away the software. A lot of people, ask, like, how do I give it away? I don't know how to promote. Okay? This is the answer to how to promote. All right, this value, we've got it at $1,997, but it's worth way, way more than that, really. So here's the thing. We pulled all this stuff. We created 17 different methods that you can use to get all the free traffic and in some cases paid that you want. For each of these 17 strategies, we recorded a separate step-by-step video. We broke all these out so you can in bite-sized chunks, you can go through one at a time and go through them all. Every single one of these has a video training, step-by-step, what to do. Then we've got specific resources. We've got examples. We've got templates for anything that we can give you, literally as close to copy and paste as we can do. We've did it for every single one of these 17 steps. So anyone can go and do this and make this work and get free traffic. You can use this to promote your own products, our products, whatever you want. Here, let me give you some of the highlights. So we've got a simple 1-hour method that Brian actually used as an affiliate for a product we don't even own that he did. Took him an hour, made him $9,000 over time, never lifted another finger. A method we discovered that simply by answering a simple question, it gets a New Zealand man 50% of his online traffic. We created another system on how to siphon free traffic from the front page of Google, Yahoo, and Bing within 24 hours of getting started, even without a website. We're going to show you the 3-day money method that will make you 10 times as much money as others do. You're going to absolutely love this. And we actually used to sell this. I forget how much for, but it was an upsell in a sales funnel. We're giving it to our members. How to get free publicity for anything you want. Great examples, and how we have a client who actually got a lead worth $1 million doing this. The right way to use social media to get valuable leads that turn into red hot buyers, and much, much more. Again, 17 step-by-step methods on getting traffic. You can use these strategies to give away the software, promote anything else. If you've got other product services you want to do, you'll be able to do that. Now, there's even more though. There's even more to this free traffic side, because we also created free automatic promotion software. We built customized promo software that's going to post valuable targeted content for you on your blog, Facebook, Twitter, and more every single day. Okay. We'll also insert promos for your free software giveaway and your other funnel links, all on autopilot. All you got to do is connect it up. It's super easy. Take you like 5 minutes. So this is the most simple, most powerful way ever to give away free software, because in a few minutes you set it up, turn it loose, it works automatically 24/7, 365, promoting for you. Okay, we created custom content. It all relates to business, lead generation, SEO, online promotion. We're going to post directly to your blog and social media. You're going to look really smart and be like, hey, this guy, girl, these people promote great content all the time. People show up, they're going to be like, hey, you're an authority. You're one of the cool kids. You're doing all the good stuff, right? And in that will also be invitations to get free software, the other offers, all of your tracking links, you get paid. And from the traffic you generate, you can promote whatever else you want as well. Now, look, if we sold this software, we'd literally charge at least $2,000 a year. It's not for sale. It is only for our partners, okay? Only for our partners. You get 100% free use of this automatic promotion software. As a profit partner, nobody else gets access. It's really that simple. Okay. So I know one of the biggest things that people are new to the internet or new to online promotion ask are, can I do this? Is there enough training so I can do this? So let me just read you some things that some of our current members have written after going through this training. The funnels and training inside of the Profit Partner program are great. There's way more traffic techniques than I ever imagined, and the funnels are definitely easy to get started with. That's what Larry said. Mary says, I'm a relative newbie, haven't even gotten started yet, but this training is helping me to get the confidence to get going. Thank you. Which is awesome, because we want you to get confident. We want you to get started. We want you to make this work. Aaron said, these funnels have provided methods and solutions to problems I had found difficult overcoming before becoming a partner in the program. Great stuff. Okay. So for those of you like, hey, I know I'm brand new, I don't know how to make, this is for you, because, no matter what level you're at, we assume you're at the beginning, and we will take you from there into being super, super successful if you'll let us and you'll follow what we teach. So unlimited free traffic, $997 for the training, the software, that's the value. Now we're up to $109,485. But I've got one more bonus if you're a fast action taker, and hopefully you've already signed up. And if not, go to that link below and get signed up, because I'm not done yet. This is truly over the top. Okay, bonus number 6, you can become a best-selling co-author and get the rights to your own book funnel, plus get downloadable and digital printed version for printing physical copies. So let me show you my inspiration. This book right here, my friend Robert Allen. And Robert Allen is a multiple New York Times best-selling author. He many different books, including multiple streams of income. And then, I don't know, 20 years ago or so, I don't even know when this book is from, he created this book called Multiple Streams of Internet Income. And 2001, this was published, okay, or at least copyrighted by Robert. And he contacted me and said, hey, Sean, if you'll write a chapter and put a bunch of information so I can use it in my book about, stuff that you know about the internet that I don't know, I'll give you a big thank you and give you credit in the book. And I was like, this is awesome, because I'm going to become a best-selling author, not because of me, but because of Robert. And so it became a best-selling book and made me a best-selling co-author for the first time, even though my name isn't on the cover. But, I get great credibility and recognition because, I'm in the book, right? So Brian and I were like, hey, how can we do this for other people? How can we help other people become best-selling authors and get credibility? So one of our best-selling books is called 50 Marketing Tips and Tricks Learned After $100 Million in Sales Over 20 Years by Brian and myself. So this became a bestseller on Amazon in internet marketing, in a bunch of other categories. We hit number 1 in the US and in the UK, Australia, Germany, France, Canada, and even Japan. Even though it's all in English, still it got around the world. 5-star reader reviews. People love our books. But here's the thing. We're going to make you a co-author. It's our book. We can do that, right? I mean, 100% of it we own, so we're able to do that, okay? And be able to do that. So, this book that we, produced just recently, our after selling $100 million is, completely up to date, ready to go. Shows people great stuff. And as a co-author, you're going to be able to promote, give away the book, do a bunch of different things. But you can also put your bio in the book if you want to. You don't have to, and you don't have to be complicated. Just, hey, Sean loves the internet and is excited about helping people to succeed. Contact him here if you want more information about what he can do for you. So you don't have to say anything much, or don't have to put anything at all. Okay. You can tell people to, come to your website if you want to, and the people that you do. But here's a really cool thing. We're going to give you the master book files, which means name on the cover. You can actually print the books if you want to. If you want printed copies of your book, you can do that. We don't get paid on it. We'll tell you how to get them printed. You just get it directly from the printer. Okay. You could sell your books. You can give them away to generate leads. Do whatever you want to with them. It's the ultimate business card, right? Like, hey, I have a copy of my best-selling book. Nice to meet you, right? I mean, that's the coolest thing ever, isn't it? I mean, right? Okay, and you don't have to write it. All you have to do is print it, okay? We're also going to give you an additional lead and sales funnel. Another way you can generate leads, put them on your list or into our marketing system. You can give away your new book into a sales funnel that already has our proven upsells, our follow-up system, everything else. We're going to build that funnel for you, set up the book files and everything else for you. And this is why we have to limit the number of people in, because we have to do all this work to get you set up. But again, that best-selling book, Ultimate Business Card, and the credibility, the expertise that you get as a perception is amazing. Think about that. You're an international best-selling co-author. Boom. Along with us on a book about selling $100 million online, which we've done. You get instant respect and credibility with everybody in the business world. So that's why we wanted to give you this jump start, okay? So that you can jumpstart business with us. If you got other business, that helps you with that. Okay, but we want to be the coolest, most awesome partners ever and help you get started, right? So you're going to be awesome, giving out free software. You're going to have authority and credibility as a best-selling co-author, and you're going to be able to make things rock. But again, because of that book customization, that's why we got to limit the number of people that we can let in and help and make partners. And we can only do this for the first 20 people that take action now. So you need to go do this now. Go to the link on the screen, get signed up. You'll see everything there in the recap. But with bonus number 6 and a best-selling author, $1,997 in value, total value, $111,482 in value, and you get in right now if you take action quickly for only $997. It is a steal, less than 1% of the real value. I know people that have paid $25,000 just for someone to teach them how to become a best-selling author. Not writing the book, not getting the book, not actually promoting the book, not actually making them a best-selling author, just to learn how to do it. We're giving that to you as a bonus to make you jump in and rock, because we want to give you the unfair advantage. So I talked about this at the very beginning of this presentation, right? How the internet is sort of rigged, okay? If you're successful, it's easy to become more successful. If you're not, it's hard to get there. That's the unfair advantage. In this hypothetical sumo wrestling match, one of these people has the unfair advantage. Do you want to be the person with the unfair advantage, or do you want to continue to fight alone? I see no reason at all why you want to do this alone, but you got to act fast. Only the first 20 action takers are going to get the discounted offer and the special bonuses. Remember, that's on top of being able to have awesome software that you can now give out for free. You can pay them to try some of the other software with our money. You don't have to pay out of pocket. Okay. Can you give away free software and pay people to use it and use our money? I think yes. I'm really confident of this. Okay, this is truly an incredible deal. You can't beat it. Nobody else can do this for you. You could have easily charged $10,000 for this, and it's worth it because people can earn back that so quickly in just a few sales. But we want to make this fair. We created this to give people the opportunity who are serious about putting in the effort, who want to be a good partner. I think we've done a great job of building a superb opportunity that allows our partners the opportunity to succeed, starting from scratch in a way that nobody else has done, or I don't think ever will on the internet. Okay, to have a chance to be in a real business, great products, great service. 20 plus years that I've been in the business alone. Brian, almost that long. He's not old enough to have been out of college and in business that long, but opportunity to learn, grow, succeed with us, I think is awesome. Nobody else has ever done this, and 100% of the risk is on us because we're giving you a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is, perhaps the most insane part of all this. If you went out and you bought a franchise, like a sandwich shop franchise, right? And you spent $100,000 to buy the franchise license and open up the store and hire the people and buy the equipment and buy the stuff and run the ads and see if anybody showed up, and it didn't work. See, that's how much response you'd get from the home office. Like, oh, it didn't work. Okay. You're just out $100,000. We're going to let you come in, try this, do everything, go through the training, do it all for the next month. And if you're not happy for any reason, you can quit. Okay. Now, I told you at the beginning of this, if you try to make money online before and failed, you're not alone. Most people have failed. I have failed many times at many things that I've tried online and off, and that's a good thing. Because if you can't succeed unless you're willing to risk failing, you can't. It's absolutely impossible. You have to be willing to at least take a little tiny step and risk failing. But here's the thing, okay? We're taking all the risk out of that monetarily for you, because with our 100% money back guarantee, you can try being a profit partner without any risk. Okay, I can't do any more than doing it all for you, and I will not go out and do it all for you. You have to go put in the effort. You have to go through the training. You have to give away the software, but that's all you have to do. You give away the software, we take care of everything else, right? All you have to do, just give away the software. We will take care of everything else. We'll take care of, selling, supporting, updates, everything, and every month we'll pay you on your sales, okay? It's an amazing, amazing opportunity, but you have to take action, take advantage of it. But we are willing to put our money where our mouth is and let you join, try the whole thing. And if you're not happy, you can walk away, okay? Doesn't work for you, you're not happy for any reason, you get a 100% refund. Yes, it's just that simple. I know. So you've probably been on webinars where they're like, if the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars on a Tuesday at 1:07 p.m., no, there's no trick. You could go to the page, go to the order link, you will see it's straightforward because we want happy partners. We want to give you every opportunity to succeed. We just want you to go do it. Again, we've already paid out millions of dollars, like Brett, who made 76,000, James has made 26,000, probably more than that, because we just sent him a bunch more money. But it's time for you to get your share. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to dive in. Again, here's the recap of the $111,480 in value. Go to that order link now. $997 for the first 20 fast action takers. If you've got any questions, please put them into the chat box, and I'm going to turn off my webcam now and get to those questions and answer anything for everybody. But so I can focus, then I'm going to turn off this webcam, and things are probably going to get a little glitchy here when I do this. And let me get there's my mouse. Do that. If I hit the wrong button, you'll all disappear, and that will really suck. See if we can do that. I think we turned it off. Okay, good. Now I can focus on and make this these questions bigger so that I can see them all. So if you got questions, go ahead and put them in there. I see somebody was asking a question. Do you have to actually be a programmer? No. We won't let you program. Not only do you not have to be, you don't have to even know anything about how the software works. All you gotta do is, here's free software, take it from me. Okay, and we'll explain to you how it works, and you can try the software and do all that stuff and everything else. But let's be clear, you're not going to be a programmer at all. Okay. Gershon says, I purchased, I hope I'm going to be able to use it. Absolutely going to be able to use it and learn. You'll be able to dive in and get started right away and absolutely make things rock. Don says, I'm in. I'm not sure if it's Vinette or Vinay, because I'm not seeing your name before, but hopefully I got one of them right. Is this for complete novices? Absolutely, this is. We assume you don't know anything, okay? Seriously. We just assume you've turned on a computer, got on the internet for the first time. And so we walk you through literally step by step, one step at a time, how to do this. So you can go as slow or as fast as you want to. If you're someone who's got a lot more experience and a lot more knowledge about the internet, you'll probably be jumping around. But for you, if you're a novice, you just want to start at the beginning and work through step by step by step, and you will be absolutely fine. And you will be able to learn how to promote, learn how to give away, learn how to use free traffic, all these different techniques and training to be able to do this. It's super simple. Getting started as this and is so easy because when you sign up, you're going to get a welcome message, and you're going to be able to go log into the software. And the first thing you're going to see is a welcome message in the training area. And then you're going to be able to go in and set up your promotional links. That's going to take you, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. And at that point, if you just didn't even know that follow the training, you could actually give someone the link and give away the free software. I mean, it's that easy to get set up and get started. Like I said, it's easy as being an affiliate and jumping in, but you get all the benefits of being a partner and doing all the. So somebody asked, hey, can we pay over time? So let me ask this, because I lost track of how many people might have joined. If you've joined, put a 1 in the chat box for me. Let me see who's actually signed up and joined the program here. And okay, wow, it is a lot of people who have already joined the program. So that's kind of crazy. I think that we might have blown right through the 20 limit. But since I own the place, I could fix that. But let me ask this. Put a 2 in the chat box if you were trying to order and you had a problem, like your credit card glitched and you need to call the bank or something else happened. that you ran into an issue. And I see a bunch of people with 2s. Okay, so people are having some order issues. All right, because I want to be fair to everybody. All right, so we'll solve that for you in a minute. How many people it would help if we could make this into like 3 payments? Like instead of $997, that it would be $377 for 3 months. Put a 3 in there. I see people putting yeses, but put a 3 because it's easier. There's hundreds of people here, and I'm looking at a ton of stuff. Okay, 3s. All right, let me pause this screen for a second, and I'm going to go get another link. I have to get the right thing here. I'm dangerous clicking on technology, and me don't always get along here sometimes. So I'm going to fix this link and create this link for you in a minute, and that'll give you a page you can go to and be able to do a 3 pay. Okay, so that'll help some more people get started. So we want to be fair to everybody. Now, look, I know that we have people that had order glitches, people trying to get questions answered. Somebody had trouble getting to the order link itself. So here's what I want to do. While I'm getting this link together, I'm trying to talk and work at the same time, which doesn't always come out the best. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you another 13 minutes. We might not be live in the webinar that long, but another 13 minutes, and you can just go get signed up. Just mark, wherever you are in the world, what time it is. As long as you sign up in the next 13 minutes, we're going to give you all of the bonuses, the discount, and everything else. Okay, I get this fixed to turn this back on. Okay, now you should be able to see this on the screen. That bottom link will get you into the 3 pay page, and you'll be able to do that and be able to get everything. Okay, so for those of you who need a 3 pay link, there it is. You can go to that page and get signed up and get started today. So again, if you do this in about the next 11 or 12 minutes, that'll get you into the program, and you'll be signed up, ready to go, ready to start promoting, give away the software. Super easy, super fast to get started. Somebody's asking about support. We have an amazing support team that's all based here in the US that has been with us for a very long time. The head of our support, Jill, has been with me for at least 20 years. It might be 21. I've lost track. She's awesome, amazing, knows how all this stuff works in detail. The people that assist her, one of them, I think, has been with us more than 10 years probably now, and might be 15 years. It's, you lose track because they've been with you so long. But our team tends to stay together because we treat them well. They treat our customers amazingly. And because we have that longevity and they have the product knowledge, they are terrific for customers to deal with, because we don't want you to have the experience. I know people, you buy products online sometimes and you get somebody that's, you're like, hey, they're supposed to be doing customer support, but it's like, they don't even know how to get you to log in. Our people know all about the products. They know what we're doing. They're familiar with the trainings. They've been through all this different stuff. So they are ready to help you out when you need it, and they know how to help you out, more importantly. So you're going to absolutely have a great experience with our support. Again, because of the way we've built this, you can start from scratch. You can build this and make this as big a business as you want to. You can spend as little or as much time as you want to. You can run this from home. You can run this from an office. You can run this from traveling around the world like some people do. And you saw pictures of me earlier traveling the world. And, one of the reasons I can do that is because I have an online business. And, since I started running an online business, I have never, ever had an actual office. And still don't. Everybody who works for us is virtual, working out of their homes, long before it became fashionable to do so. And that lets us have tremendous flexibility and enjoy the lifestyle that we want to have, and that we'd like to have you have that. And if you're not going to take a step now, where we've created a simple system for you to get started, where you don't need a website, you don't need to be technical, you don't need to build a product, you don't need to come in with all this superior technical knowledge or anything else, and you can just dive right in and get started, then I don't know when you're ever going to do it, because we've made it as easy as possible to get started. We have made it so that anyone can jump in and just be able to do something simple, which is give away free software. And we don't want you to do anything complicated. We don't want you to have to learn to create a product. We don't want you to have to learn to how to build a website. We don't want you to learn how to program software, because that's all complicated. That's not going to make you any money. Okay. And one of the really great things about this program that I really didn't even talk about earlier, probably should have, is that when you are in all this training and seeing what we're doing and seeing how the business works, for those of you that do want to go to the point of, hey, you know what, I want to be able to build my own product. I want to be able to grow my own business down the road. Like, that's my goal long term. Well, I think that's awesome, because this will give you a tremendous start towards doing that, because you're going to see how our business works basically from the inside. What we're doing to get traffic, how we're making sales, how our funnels work. You're going to be able to see all of this stuff so that you can use this as a model to build your future business. Okay. But again, at this point, for what we've built, you don't have to do any of that. And so this is a super, super shortcut to diving in. And you've seen, all these 17 steps we have on training on how to get free traffic, paid traffic if you want to, how to give away software, because that's all you have to do is just give away the software, and it's it. It's that simple. So I'm excited to see, how many people have joined. I know that we did break through the 20, but, we'll get the staff to work extra and get everybody's, book funnels and books and everything else set up for you. But, it's time to make a decision. We're running out of time. You've just got a few minutes left. Again, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. It's absolutely 100% got you covered. So there's no question that, you're going to come in, be able to do this, go through all the training. You're going to be able to get your promotional links immediately and be able to get started. And if you're not happy for any reason, then you can quit, get your money back. Okay. But I know you're not going to, because I know you're going to be happy. I know you can make this work. I know you can build an awesome business with what Brian and I have built for you. I'm so excited to see what you do and how successful you will become. It's one of the things that really, really makes us so excited here for both Brian and myself, as well as the people that work in the company, is the success stories that we've had from so many people that have never been able to make the internet work for them before, but now are able to do that. And so absolutely excited to get you guys into the program, make things work for you, and have you be part of the team. So again, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Please take what we've given you, the training, the information, and everything else, go put it into action, follow through, and I wish you guys all the success in the world. Thank you very much, and good luck in your future endeavors.